at 7:34 p.m. At this moment, here lies Capital City, also nicknamed Tokyo II. Tokyo, rather Capital City, was created in November 2007, and since then up till now it's been evolving. Its inhabitants are 13 fish, some extremely aggressive, some are renegades, some are friendly. Despite all these characteristics and features, personalities of these fish, they all have one thing in common. They live in the same tank, regardless of how they are. Each fish has its own history of how it got to be in here. Each fish was also selected carefully for Capital City. Everyone is considered. Every last one. Now comes the time to show you their true nature, as I am about to feed them. Records have shown, after the food has been consumed, the true nature of the fish has emerged. The aggressiveness will be shown. I've just placed the food in the tank for about 5 minutes now. Yes, Capital City is very busy when they eat. Most of the food's consumed already, so let's continue. Aplocostomus. Take a look at him. He's 16 inches long. And this tank is 230 gallons. Gotta admit, he's got pretty good, right? This is an ornate bicker. It's approximately 9 inches to 8 inches. This is a koi, and that one too. They're both 10 inches long. Getting pretty fat. This is a red Oscar. He is 10 inches as well. Very dangerous. He's the boss of this tank, in fact. The kingpin. And right here is his forced adopted son. Of course, I'm the one that forced him to adopt him. Oh, they love each other, as you can see. Look at that, eh? Imagine a father being forced to adopt a son and raise him. In fact, this guy has the same habits as him. Very interesting, don't you think? And here, we have a jaguar cichlid. This is 8 inches long. One of the most aggressive in here. And that is a Senegal bicker. They're approximately 6 to 7 inches long. There is 2 in there. Just like with the ornate bicker, there's 2. And if each pair, there's 1 female and 1 male. And this fish, Florida gar. It's a semi-aggressive. Hasn't shown any aggressiveness towards any of our fish. But a very interesting specimen. And this is a catfish. It's around 4 inches. Always hides in the same spot under the cave. Take a look. It comes out when the pellets float down. But it seems to have come back very quickly. High defense, in fact. Yes, capital city. We'll get a little more active now after they've eaten the food. You can see. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy. This is a Giardini arowana. He's about 8 to 9 inches long. Let's see, he's behind the trees here. Here he is now. Highly, extremely aggressive. Caution. This Giardini arowana has been feuding against this jaguar. Both fight each other constantly. It's quite a matchup, actually. In fact, when he first came in November, Giardini showed signs of attacking jaguar on the back tail, and even face on. However, face on isn't the smartest way to face a jaguar. Her mouth is so much bigger and more power behind it. However, Giardini has grown since November 2007 up till now in 2008 here in June. He's developed tremendous strength since then. What will the jaguar do? She is forced to be in that cave. If she comes out for a moment anywhere on the right side of the tank, well, Giardini will strike. He's just waiting, cruising the top. No mercy whatsoever now. There's Plecostomus on the move. Yes, he's like an army tank. His armor's so hard and rock-like, nothing can hurt it. It also attacks the jaguar. She has a good taste, I suppose. And even the two Oscars attack the jaguar when they see fit. There's number 2 right here. Let's give you a slightly different angle of this shot. Yes, capital city is quite a beautiful place with its large plants. Ultimately, in the end, the fish are what make the tank beautiful and enrich this urbanization of mine. This cave was custom made. It weighs 200 pounds. So you do the math. Made at a industrial rock site. Only $12 for it. That's pretty darn good, you know. All black rock. And the plants, not cheap, trust me. I'm not going there. Capital City is powered by an FX5 filter located, well, you can't really see it that well, but it's under this black steel or iron stand it's on. You'll see a little bit of the pipes there. This is strange. There hasn't been extreme aggressiveness yet. However, I usually feed them around 11 o'clock p.m. and right now it's only like 7:48, so perhaps it only works later. There we go. The two Oscars find each other. It's incredible, isn't it? Here we go. Very short fight indeed. They're having much bigger ones in this tank, where you get like all 5 fish. Giardini, 2 Oscars, jaguar, Plecostomus. Here he is, Plecostomus making a move. He wants that slime. Jaguar is forced out of the cave, as you can clearly see. And then she ends up being forced into Oscar territory, and the Oscars attack her when she gets a little closer. She's in between right now. The pillar of the cave is like anyone's territory. So there she is, floating there. The ornate baker. What could his objective be? Oh yeah, clean the crumbs up, thank you. Florida guard's taking a little rest right now. Usually the Florida guard's the type to swim at the top. Well, when the lights go off it does. But with Giardini on the loose, it's not so smart to be up there with him. Ah yes, the monster he is. He's grown so much in 8 months, it's unreal. I can't believe it. The progress is unreal. As for their names, well, I have a hard time naming fish. Even if I did name the fish, I couldn't stick to that name. Unless it was really good. But that's a rarity. Well, then again, that counts for all living creatures, eh? It's hard to name them and stick to it. Ah yes, all the food floating around here. It looks like snow, actually, ironically enough. Giardini's looking for a chance to strike Jaguar. Failed. Jaguar sticks for the Oscars. Giardini will not strike. It will not. Jaguar's position is still outside the cave, but Cosmos is occupying it. I'm sorry folks, there should be a lot more aggressiveness at this time. However, I guess I might have found a little early than I thought. A little bit earlier, but hey, their energy's replenished, so we'll probably see something happen here. Wait, yeah, she's out. There, Oscar makes a small attack. Small nibble. There he goes, right behind, you can see. She's got aggressiveness to put up with it a bit. Giardini's position is above. Just taking a look at the top now. Yes, this lens takes a while to focus properly. Yeah, it's not the best camera in the world, but it'll do the job. Well folks, I'll have to cut this off. This is Capital City. Next video I show to you guys, I'm going to make sure there's more aggressiveness to it. Well, have a good night. And good night to Capital City.